Okay, welcome everybody. I just feel I want to do a reading, and as I was about to come on, I had a real feeling of blockage in my throat and intense energy coming down through the crown. There was a lot of heat around the head and the face, and I feel like for you viewer, whoever's tuning into this today, there are really strong downloads coming through for you. I feel like you've been getting nudges and messages from spirit that maybe you've been trying to ignore, and this is your sign to maybe not necessarily to not, but to at least pay attention to your inner intuition. And there's an important message that wants to come through for you, and you know you need to hear it. And I'm just feeling like the more you push it down, the stronger this kind of blockage is going to feel. This restraint feeling in your life. Let the downloads come, let the messages come. I feel like this could be spiritual gifts coming in, visions, and maybe some fear that you have around that. So yeah, just try to ground yourself, come back within, center, and let the soft messages that your heart needs to hear come in. Do some breath work, I'm hearing. Maybe that's what this is about here. It's like you need to clear out some stagnant energy, inner child energy, I heard. There's something here I'm getting about painting, bright colours, connecting with your creativity again. And yeah, I want to really feeling the pull towards bright colours. I've picked all my most colourful decks, which I'm attracted to anyway, so most of them are colourful. So let's see what we get for you today. So thank you, Divine, for using me as a channel of only the most highest and beneficial information coming through. What can I see for my viewer today? Okay. So we have transition, Three of Wands, about to take the leap, about to cross the sea, this journey, this travel, either in a mission or outer travel that you're about to go on. I do have the Devil card in reverse with this, so this is around the mental plane, something that is holding you back, that you're worrying about. Could be finances, but I feel like this blockage, this energy of restriction or restraint in your life is what's kind of keeping you cautious about, like, you're ready to go, you've got the surfboard, you've got everything you need for this adventure, but you're not stepping out into the sea yet. And it's like this darkness, say darkness, but I just mean, I feel like it's your shadow self that's holding you back, and for a reason, because obviously when we bring light, this light to our shadows, when we shine a light on this devil energy, it evaporates because it's all illusion anyway. Fear is illusion, right? So you're really being called to bring light to your shadows, and as uncomfortable as that can be, like journaling on it, meditating on it, just sitting with it, feeling it, expressing it. You know, this throat feeling, maybe it's about painting or writing poetry or singing. For a lot of you, singing out, chanting, humming, singing out this vibration, even singing out the fear. It sounds silly, but sit in a room and hum, and then turn it into a mantra, into a word, and then just start singing what information, whatever words flow to you, and that will get out what is really stuck there and wants to come out. And it'll give your inner child a very creative way of doing this, of expressing her or himself. When you're in fear, when our child's in fear, we tend to shut down, and that's the last thing you should be doing right now. You need to get it out, express yourself. Don't let this shadow hold you back any longer, because if you bring this light to it, and then you'll be ready to fully step forward on this journey with the fullness that you are and that you deserve in your life. We have, again, the Two of Pentacles. So I'm seeing this as this 3D world, heavy, something heavy that's been weighing you down, this shadow, but it's kind of like you're ready to go, you're on the dance floor. It's the same colour, kind of, I'm seeing as the sea here. So it's like this peachy, feminine, pinky energy of flow. Water is emotions, flowing with emotions, but here it's kind of still. It's, I want to say stagnant, but it's just calm waters, which look enticing to our inner child. Oh, it's calm, but actually, like, we need to go dig beneath the surface to find the flow again. So by doing this inner work, this heavier, working through this heavier energy, this root chakra, this sacral chakra colors and energy, you'll be able to find this lightness that is already with you in spirit, these spiritual gifts that are coming through, that it feels like she's kind of actually elbowing away right now. She's like, no, I'm too busy, I've got all this stuff going on, I care about this, but it's a balance. Yeah, this divine balance and divine yin yang energy, masculine, feminine. Where in your life do you need to bring more balanced feminine energy and softness to stop the rushing and the being? And oh, it feels heavy again here. This is, I feel like, about boundaries. You really need to step up and speak up and be true to yourself and tell the people around you what's not working for you anymore, because nobody is going to really put you forward in your situation right now, put you first. If you don't, you need to put yourself first, and then others will follow. You set the standard, you set the tone for your life of what you want to experience in this matrix world. And you have all the answers, you have this divine light surrounding you, and you just need to kind of work on this shadow, this heavier, this dark energy that's pulling you down. Bring light to it. See that it's just your inner child fears. I know, not just, obviously that's a big thing to work through, but darkness and fear is an illusion. Like, bring the light to it, and then this heavy weight that you're actually clutching onto it, you're focusing on the heavy stuff, that will become lighter, and then these two circles of things will balance themselves out evenly. I'm seeing magician and strength. Magician in the reverse. So again, I feel like this is you ignoring your spiritual gifts right now. You know that you're a great manifester, creator of your own destiny. You have magic in your hands and your fingertips, very creative. And I just heard, why aren't you creating the life that you want to create? Why aren't you creating it? What is it that's really holding you back? And is that a real reason, or is that something your mind or your inner child has created to keep you safe, perceived safety that's not necessarily true? So magician energy, you have this magic that can flow through from your hands, from your mind, from your crown, from your being and your presence in this world. And we have the strength card. I just heard stepping forward and roaring. Making a roar, making a scene in the best way. Like, be seen, don't be afraid to be seen. Let your inner lioness out. Got nothing to lose. What are you waiting for? I heard this baby lamb, springtime, growth, and this is about nurturing your inner child, this delicate, vulnerable baby lamb, lady lamb. Sorry, I laugh when I get my words jumbled up because I'm hearing things and saying it, and I sometimes speak too fast as the thoughts, as the channels coming through. And I'm being drawn to the heart necklace that this lioness is wearing, but it's not sitting on her heart right now. It's actually sitting over your solar plexus. So it's kind of like you've got your heart, and when I say it's not in the right place, I don't mean morally, as the saying goes in our society. I'm just seeing that the heart has dropped a little bit, and it's in the stomach. I don't know if anyone here has stomach issues, or I think this is about swallowing emotions, maybe as a child or now. Part of the shadow work to sit with is where you swallowed your emotions, and you know that kind of that feeling where you're upset and you're trying not to cry, but you're feeling it, and it sits between the throat and the heart, and it's just like, I feel that it's kind of like this closing off feeling. It feels like the heart has sunk, or the heart's dropped, and you need to nurture your heart, your inner child. Give her some love, give him some love. And so I always get itchy here when I'm channeling. It's the visions, and it's the channel coming through, and maybe that's a sign for somebody. Third eye work, sitting with the visions, paying attention to this. My hands are really drawing me up here, paying attention. It's like, oh, itchy. Tingles are messages from spirit, something wants to come through. This is about bringing the nourishment, the waters, the calm waters, the nourishment to your inner child, the love, and wishing upon a star and dreaming and using that dream to then create the life you want to live, bringing strength and courage to that, bringing strength and love and ICUs to your inner child. Like, let them know that they're seen and felt and heard, and that you want to work with them now to create the perfect setting in your life for your journey. Again, lots of very witchy cards here. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the same as the Magician. It feels like you've got this spiritual divine energy, which you're not quite tapping into yet. It's there, it's flowing, it's coming, it wants to flow forth from you, from your hands. And for many of you, this doesn't have to be in a traditional spiritual sense of channeling or doing readings or whatever. This is, I'm feeling for you, a very physical, working with your hands, creating something from your environment, even gardening, herbal, creating medicines for yourself. I'm just hearing this is about creating the perfect medicine for your inner child. And so the way to do that, I was told, is I channeled was to write down all your favourite things, because your favourite things now often connected to your favourite things as a child or what you grew up loving, and write down another list of your favourite things as a child, see how they compare, if there's any similarities, most importantly, and pull out 3 things that are key to your happiness and joy and peace and love, what lights you up, what lit you up as a child, and do those things. Like, eat your favourite food. I used to love spaghetti hoops and sausages on toast I'd have at my grandparents', and eating your childhood favourite food grounds you, it comforts and nourishes that child within you. Wearing your favourite colour that you had as a child, or I used to have dolphins all over my bedroom, and only now do I realise the connection with Lemuria and dolphin sonar healing, and they're coming back into my life right now, the energy of dolphins. And I'm really embracing that and loving that. I'm like, my inner child is so happy that I'm letting her play and read the stuff and embrace the energy of these creatures that I loved and kind of just forgot about for a long time as I grew up. And I feel like it's the same for you. Just looking at things that light you up and lit you up, and maybe there's something that you've forgotten about, that like reading Winnie the Pooh to yourself, something that is gonna just make your inner child's heart soar and come back into the heart space where it's dropped down. Like, bring the heart back into your chest, because then there's nothing that can stop you. Then you'll be unstoppable. Creating, this is like I was saying, so I was saying witch, wizard energy, creating the medicine for yourself. What is your unique medicine that you need, and only you can give that to yourself? Is it eating your favourite food, watching a childhood video? Is it playing? Whatever it is, you can create the perfect elixir. I heard this magician here, this magician and witch wizard energy. Like, you can create this tonic, this tincture for yourself, and infuse it with love. And there's going to be a massive starting point for you there when you start to look at what your inner needs really are, focusing on yourself a little bit more. Here we have the Emperor, divine masculine card. For me, this is saying for you that you're in this position, in this workplace or environment, where you're trying to play your cards right. You're taking all the right steps. You're moving the chess pieces one by one, but it's not really bringing in what you want to see. And so you're looking away like there's got to be something else, right? But actually here's the divine energy coming into this white chess piece. So the divine is actually guiding every step you're taking right now. You might not be aware of it, but it's with you, it's behind you, it's with you, with your intuition and decisions you're making. And so even if you're fed up and something's not coming about yet, like, I'm just hearing stick with it, with something that you're thinking about, because that you're working through in your day-to-day life, because it is divinely guided, and it is going to lead to checkmate, to you winning your complete abundance and success and peace in all areas of your life. That is coming with, I'm hearing, death and rebirth. We have this shamanic totem up here. I feel like for you that's a call back to more tribal ways of being, singing and dancing around a fire, you know, things that light up our ancestral blood, our ancestral line. Maybe you need to do some ancestral work as that's coming through. But death and rebirth, it can look scary, but actually this is the start of a new adventure for you. Like we said at the beginning, the devil card can seem really scary, but actually when we work through those, cut those ties, those illusions, we can step onto our path and yeah, checkmate, you're nearly there. Like, surrender to this, do the next few steps, you're divinely guided, follow through on where you're at, and then this death, rebirth, new beginning, this exciting, abundant new beginning is assured because the divine is with you in this. I'm just going to get a card from the Rose Oracle because I'm feeling the divine feminine energy wanting to come through strongly for you. So we have the Wild Rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, untamed. Yeah, untamed, lioness, untamed. Untether yourself, untame yourself, let yourself be wild and free, take the steps you need to take, go with your gut feeling, your intuition, connect with community, with women, if you've got any strong bonds or connections with women that are close to you at this time. I'm actually seeing twins. I'm seeing there's you in the middle of these two twins. This could be energetic, but I'm feeling this is actually a woman, a friendship in your life who I'm hearing is being a bit two-faced. But this is not a test, but it's a chance for you to use your divine guidance and intuition, connect with the Mother Mary, the divine flow of feminine intelligence, because you can decipher the message and what you need to take on and what you don't. And yeah, do it your way, don't do it others' way. Being in community is good for you, but you can put yourself first. Okay, what can we see for your hero's journey at this time? Yeah, this is really confirmation of what we're saying about working through the illusions, the root chakra, the fears, the shadow, the heavy stuff. When we work through some of the heavier stuff, we're free to connect to this higher light. You know, the deeper we go, the higher we can go. But we need to clear out the energy below in order to reach higher heights. So this red root chakra energy is for you. This is really talking about fears and illusions, the things, this devil energy that's holding you back, but you've kind of been going around in circles about. Sorry, can't get my words out. You've been going around in circles with. Here's this circle. Here's this red circle. This red circles. Red circles. And here too. It's just kind of going round in circles, focusing your energy on these heavy things, these material things. And this card is from fear to fuel. Stand still and own your power. Yeah, transmute this heavy energy. Bring this light to this heavy root chakra fears and illusions. And transmute it into fuel. Turn your fears into your divine power, your energy, the thing that you can gift this world because you've worked through this thing, and you can offer that as advice, as even as inspiration, and show the way to others through what you're doing and how you're being. I don't know if you listening work with astrology, but I'm seeing the astrological wheel. And you're so, when you're in flow with your divine feminine energy, you're so, I want to say in control, you're so powerful. Like you're just chilling with your arms down, but everything is working divine timing exactly as it should be around you and around your space. And I feel like you have done a lot of work already. There's a lot of light surrounding you. Like this, if you look at this circle, there's all this bright white light here. It's just this root, this heavy bit that you need to trudge through and transform. And the message of stand still and own your power is not about running away from fears anymore. It's about standing still, bringing light to it, owning the thing that fears you, because that might be the thing that makes you. That is your power. Wow. And I'm going to get a card from the Time Traveler's Oracle. Let me see for my viewer. Yeah, so we get reflection, Mount Shasta's moon, California. This is really about reflecting before, like we said, before moving forwards, following through on these next steps, reflecting on your inner child, your journey, where you're at, what you need to heal, sitting with your emotions, these calm waters here. Like when you sit with these waters, you will work with the emotions, the heaviness, and then it kind of, I'm hearing part ways, like allow, like, you know, with Moses, but I don't know where that's coming from. What is that reference? Okay, so it's about your power, the divine in you, parting water. You have that divine in you to trust that within you. When you've done this work, working through this heavy thing, the shadow, the waters will part. Your power, your divinity will be ready to step forth on your journey. I don't know if somebody is going on a trip to America or wanting to escape America, I heard. Yeah, full moon, divine feminine energy, goddess, reflection, beings with the calm waters, reflection, digging deep. And Mount Shasta is obviously a really pivotal place in the Lemurian analogy, that the Lemurians still live there, have always lived there energetically and physically at one point. People have even gone missing, you know, going to visit Mount Shasta, and they say that this whole tunnels and community and underground system and life down there inside. And I just think, I think this is talking about a past life connection for you, connecting with community in a different way, with the waters, with the divine realm in Lemuria. And Mount Shasta is so heavily connected with Lemurians, they can connect you even with by thinking or calling them in. So this is coming through quite strongly. Lemuria. Okay. I'm going to see what Diana Cooper's cards come through about the golden future, because that's tied into Lemuria, different, bringing about a new way of being on this land, the fifth dimension, more. Okay. So nature, tune into the natural world. That's really beautiful. It's kind of like, here's you sitting as this divine feminine goddess, letting the waters begin to flow again. They were still in all the other cards, and now they're flowing. Look, and there's this swan, there's life there. There's all these bright colours, this rainbow, this light of Mount Shasta, of Lemurian energy. It's kind of like, once you reflect and go beneath the surface, the whole inner world of this mountain will open up to you. Look, we have the mountain here. You'll see all this light, all these colours coming through. It's so beautiful. I feel like it's also saying right now you've kind of bubbled yourself up a little bit, which is good for protection, but maybe physically as well, shut yourself off to a lot, even to spiritual divine guidance. And even if, like we said at the beginning, you don't want to connect in a traditional spiritual way, connecting with the land is one of the most divine things we can do, because when we're in nature, we find our true nature in nature. We connect with the gentle healing energy in the world around us. The natural world has so many gifts and messages and love to offer us. It resets us. We kind of recalibrate our inner rhythms and cycles and seasons when we're in nature. And I just feel like a really strong call that, I mean, this is gonna come in for you once you've done that work on yourself, but it is already there within you. You just need to open up to it and make that medicine for yourself. And if it wasn't clear, when I say medicine, I mean energetic medicine, physical, like making tincture, like making things. I'm not talking about drugs from man-made drugs or doctoral things. I'm just talking about healing remedies you can do for yourself in that. Okay, so I just pulled a card for you from the Mother Peace Tarot, and I have the 8 of Discs in reverse. I'm just going to read first what it says, and then I'll see what I get for you. So, a group of women gather to share their work. She's uninspired about her life, particularly her work. There seems to be no meaning or camaraderie in what she does. She may be underutilized or bored, or she may desire a change of career. And I do feel like this connects to this card we saw for you, which I was getting workplace or environment. You're kind of like doing the steps, but you're kind of looking away. It's that boredom, a bit fed up, and which is echoed here with this more divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So it's all in balance, but there may be some... this is on this card, there's like a lot of women sitting together and embracing their creativity and their gifts together. And I feel like you felt lonely where you're at right now, and being in community is going to help you inspire ideas, come together, create something, maybe create a business with somebody or with someone's. And again, all these women in this card are really making things with their hands. It's very creative energy, doing tapestries and pottery and making bread, kneading, motherly nourishment energy, nourishing your inner child, nourishing that divine mother within you. You can create, like we said at the very beginning, you can create the life you want to create with your hands. You're this magician, this life force energy wants to flow through you. What are you going to do with that energy? But I was hearing, be patient, take the next steps, do the reflection work, the inner child work, the shadow work, the root chakra work, and reflect on where it is you want to be next. Is it in this environment you're in, or are you looking towards something else? Follow through on the final steps and bringing this creativity in of what you want to make in your life. So we have, going forwards for you, have infinite blessings coming in. It's the wings, the butterfly, the transformation, transmutation. I'm hearing winter, new life in winter, change of setting, change of scenery, inner truths. And here's a little child here. There's confirmation of this inner child work you're doing or will be doing soon, where you're giving her a light so she's not scared, and you're walking her, you're going through this woods to find these inner truths and illuminate things to yourself that have been hidden for a long time. There's all these tunnels and crevices, but there's crystals down there too. It's magic down there. It's not just darkness. Like and look, here's a little boat tied up she's looking at. She's like, should I go on this journey? Should I go this way? She wants to. She's looking at it, but it's tied up right now because she's on this other path. She's doing this inner work. You need to work with your inner child and go down this path into this woods and into this beautiful nature outside here in order to find the answers before you take this journey, this voyage on this boat, which, it correlates to this card. Here you are waiting to take this journey, but you need to do this reflection work, this inner work first. And once you've been on this journey and through these crystal caves, you can come back to this boat and untie it. It might even be untied for you, ready to go. Divine support and help there. Yeah, catch your breath. Here's your inner child here, like hugging onto a tree, hugging onto nature, grounding, stability, ground yourself. Fairy childhood, like read yourself a fairy tale even. Just hug yourself, hug your inner child. Catch your breath. Take a moment for yourself, reflect. And yeah, all of these cards are so beautiful, these ones that flew out together. They're not in the same numerical order either, so that's amazing that they've come through. Vulnerability, rest. Here's your inner child resting, feeling cradled by you as you do this work. Again, she's on the water, trying to let it flow and take her. And here's this like Disney-like castle in the background. This is about your dreams and your dream life and things you wanted as a child. And it's just beautiful. There's lights there. It's kind of like Beauty and the Beast style. It's like facing this, what you think is the beast, this scary thing, but actually it's an ally. It will help you move forwards on your journey and help the water start to flow again. And I feel like this is like saying you're in a winter, actually. I mean, we had this card about us here in winter before, and change of setting and scenery by winter. But I feel like this is actually you in a deep rest, a deep reflection period right now. And this fairy is kind of scattering the icicles, the frozen snow around your life right now, your inner world. And here you are kind of like frozen on this leaf, but having this deep rest period. It's really beautiful. It's so lovely. I'm just going to see what we can hear from your spirit guides. Can I get a message from my viewer on what they need to hear from their guides right now? Blessings and abundance. Don't worry, it's all sorted out. It's all being figured out step by step. Go with the flow. Let the flow come in. Let the divine channel come through. Bring your love back to your heart space. And yeah, work with your inner child. Harness this light within and just let it grow around you into your most divine, blessed life. Blessings are coming in, rainbow lights coming in. This divine creator, creatrix energy is swirling around your heart and your throat space. Connect the two together and create magic in this world. Wow. Okay, thank you everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.